Dave, with the team win tonight, would you say that this was one that you all needed, especially offensively, just to allow the guys to get going and kind of reset?
It was great. The homers tonight, just the at bats, just taking walks when we needed to. I thought we did a really nice job against Smiley. So certainly to put up a couple crooked numbers and get a win was great. Obviously, there's also some great defensive plays, the JT play, the Turner play, well, the other Turner play. Just really good stuff, sound baseball.
And can you share what the umpires explained to you about that call there in the eighth?
Ultimately, they got it right. I think there was just a little bit of sort of miscommunication on if it was a strike 3 on Soler or not. And so ultimately it wasn't. So when that's the case and he interferes with the catcher, then the batter is out and the runner returns to the previous base occupied, which is first base. If it were strike 3, then the batter would be out, obviously, and the runner who was attempting to steal, Ozzie Albies, would have been out as well. So now you look back and it was 2 strikes. The batter interfered, so he's out. Runner returns to first base.
And what can you say about Julio Urias' performance this evening?
He was fantastic. Coming off the IL, he just picked up where he left off. His last start and then this start tonight. And I thought he held his stuff, made good pitches, and they took a couple good swings on him in that 6th inning. But I thought overall, he gave us exactly what we needed, and he'll be ready to go against the Giants.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next questions from Fabiana Daya. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, I think after tonight, all 8 of the starting position players for you have OPSs above 800. Is that sort of a lot closer to what you were hoping and have been waiting for with some of the injuries and stuff like that this year?
Well, I think collectively you look at the OPS and I think that's great. But I think that each game tonight was more indicative of, really taking good at bats. And I think that when you have a lot of great offensive players where you can still take your walks when you need to, use the other side of the field, put the ball in play, move it forward, and slug when you need to. So I thought overall we checked a lot of boxes, but to look at the whole body of work, certainly we have a lot of talented offensive players.
And I think Max was 2 for 32 for that home run. I mean, how big was it sort of see him break out of that a little bit, and how much was the back, if at all, impacting him during that time?
I don't think the back was impacting him. I think that, Max will say the same thing. I think it's just sometimes you can't be hot all year, and hitters sometimes go a little cold, but he's just so good that even when he's not getting hits, he still finds ways to get on base. But certainly to slug, to hit the homer, I know that felt good. But Max has been good for us all year.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Next questions from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, Dave, I'll play the glass half full or half empty. The 4 home runs in the first 3 innings, but only 1 hit after the 4th. Is the offensive funk over?
I thought we did a better job of taking some walks. I thought, I mean, I thought there were some pitches that I think that we saw that went the other way, called strikes. I thought we took good at bats, Bill. I think tonight, was more indicative and of what we can do. So I hear your point. But I thought tonight, I think overall balls in our nitro zones, I thought we were ready to fire on, and balls that were not, we were more passive, and that's what I want.
In tonight's scoreboard watching question, how closely were you following that Milwaukee-San Francisco line on the scoreboard?
Periodically. So I was aware of what was going on, but that's just part of being a competitor, which we all are, and being a fan, which we all are. But our main focus is obviously winning this game against the Braves.
As much as you guys have been in lockstep with the Giants for the last 5 weeks, does it feel good to pick up a game?
It does. Yes, it does. I'll be honest. Absolutely, it does.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks,
Thanks,
everybody.
guys.